Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Yo,
What is up?
we're good.
Yes.
And we back, and we back, and we
Awakened
back, and
from
we
the
back.
slumber. Except there's no G. Waiting for Possum G to go. The new play adaptation.
What are you talking about? I'm here.
GQ. There he is. Hey!
What
There
up,
he
what up,
is.
what up, what
Whoa.
up? It seems like some reason my Facebook is always slower than your guys' Facebook. What is that about? What is it about?
I don't think
My
my
internet.
internet, as G once famously stated, I don't think my internet does that.
My internet doesn't do that. Yeah, that was great.
That was true. My internet did not do that. But yeah, it's like if I go to the Rat Pack, then I am the Rat Pack, and I can't share it to my personal page or something like that. Anyway, I'll figure it out.
How is everybody doing? Welcome back.
I got it.
Season 3, we took everyone by surprise.
Yeah.
We didn't tell them we were coming back. Ooh, I got closed captioning on my YouTube live stream. I didn't know they do that now. That's awesome.
Awesome is right. All right, cool. So, what do we got, guys? We got a supernova coming to visit us tonight.
Yup.
Yes. We
Right
have-
after a pink supermoon, we get a supernova. 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, when was the last time we did the live stream? It's been like a few months, right?
Good question. Feels like a few years.
Yeah.
I believe we did it 3 days before Christmas.
Oh wow. So it's been a minute. A lot of stuff has happened since then. I don't since Christmas time in the world and both and
I mean, I guess
personally.
there was a little insurrection that happened.
NBD.
NBD.
Justice for George Floyd.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Biden won the election. Right.
Who?
Well, he had already
He had already won, but he took over.
I guess-
Oh, we actually have a new president now. So
Right.
that's something.
Oh, that feels good.
Can we talk about what happened to Jay last month? That was pretty fun.
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Jay was on American Ninja Warrior.
Dude, what the- Yes.
And
Thank
we
you.
got
Like he was
fucking-
actually on American Ninja Warrior. People were
Yeah.
gonna think like, what? No, like
JQ makes
that's not
beats.
real.
He
was on it.
They zoomed us in on a huge, like, 100
Jumbotron.
100-foot jumbotron in the middle of an arena because
in an empty arena. It
That
was
was
crazy.
that was so cool. That was so cool that they included each of the Q Brothers Collective, each of the Rat Pack members' family. Like all of us, like had a feed on that big board. Like who supports JQ Makes Beats and Ninja Warrior? It was like bam, 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 bam. It was so cool. It was so touching.
Yeah,
How did
my
it feel,
daughter
Jay?
was freaking out.
It was cool. Paz got me hyped, man. Paz was freaking.
Whoa, Posh got me hype.
I couldn't even hear. I couldn't hear the announcers. I couldn't even hear like the guy with the headset being like, "Go, go!" All I heard was Paz being like, "You got this! You got this!" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm so scared right now." Awesome.
It was so surreal to be in like a quiet living room too, and knowing that we were like being like watching ourselves be beamed in this huge arena. It was so,
And like you can't hear anything, but we can hear everything y'all are doing. So it's-
we could hear the
Yeah,
other
right.
families.
you can hear the other families, but you can't hear anything on site.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No.
But we couldn't hear you. Yeah, we couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah.
That was that crazy.
So anyway, yeah. So American Ninja Warrior was fun. Tune in this season. The first episode it comes out in like a month, May 31st, and I think if if I air it will be, you never know. They shoot a lot of people. But
I was.
but I think I'll be in episode 5 if it airs. So
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3, 5. All right.
Quasi asked how far you got. We can't talk about it until when it airs. So
you'll see.
I'm not going to disclose that information.
Yeah, you just have to, right now. We just
Rolling
keep
on
going.
the block. We got the 2 for 5s.
all right. So normally in the show to kick it off, which
You
we
gotta
should
be a
have,
monkey, be a motherfucking gorilla.
we should have Wheezy back next week. Wheezy had a tragedy in the family, so she can't join us this week. So we don't have 5 minutes with Wheezy. But everyone should pour one out at home for her and her family. Hopefully she'll be back next Tuesday. But if you loved 5 minutes with Wheezy last season, whatever it was last year and last
And
season.
we know that you had to.
We're gonna give her a different task this week. This season. We haven't really talked about what that task is, but she's not gonna review our songs. We're gonna do a different segment with her. So if you have suggestions of what you want Wheezy Jenkins to talk about in the coming weeks, put them in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
So, you guys want to introduce?
It's the Rat Pack, we got sauce. GQ, JQ, Jackson Pass. Take hip hop, get experimental. Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central.
Wow.
This week's special guest is DJ Supernova. So, this dude,
Okay.
Wagwan.
Let's give a quick history, right? We had a show called Funk It Up About Nothing. Penn State did that show.
Oh,
And the DJ for that version of Funk It Up was DJ Supernova.
that is I.
Jax went to see him, and then we needed a DJ for our next project, Q Brothers Christmas Carol, and he was like, I found the guy. We got to work with him. It's Nova. And,
And then 2 weeks later, I had to learn a whole new play.
and we were still writing it.
Yeah.
and Nova did Funk It Up.
Shit out of it.
Nova did Funk It Up in a club, so he like club DJ'd before and after the show, if I remember correctly. And
Yeah.
so like
How many hours like in one night was that show? So you had to do it like before, do the show, and then also after.
Yeah, so it was pretty much like similar to the theater. People open up like a half, but I would DJ the whole time. So it was Steve's idea to have it in the club. So that club had 3 different platforms. So we used them as 3 different stages. So they would just switch the lights and hit another stage, and then switch the lights back and go to that other stage. So it was really fun. And it was something brand new and different, along with the aesthetic that you guys brought with the.
Shout out to Steve Brodnick, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but Nova, talk to me like DJs. I know I am a DJ. I know a lot of DJs, and you're one of the most versatile DJs I've ever met. Like, if I need you to go spin deep house and go in there into a rave and just get super blendy with it, you can do it. If I need you to put cuts on something, you can do it. If I need you, people wonder what a DJ does. I think audiences are like, is a DJ the person on the radio who picks the songs? Is a DJ the person at the rave? Is a DJ the person at the, on the block? Who just hits the next song with the mic and starts talking and spinning, and you're kind of all of those, How did you get all the parts of that turntablism to hosting and selecting and cutting and blending?
Yeah, I mean I had a crazy upbringing. So my parents are from the Dominican Republic, and they didn't speak
baby.
So I grew up listening to merengue, salsa, bachata, like as a kid. And then once you start going outside, then you get to hear all the street shit. You start hearing Onyx, you start hearing, Nas and all this stuff. So then I picked that up. And then dancehall had a crazy wave in New York I mean, it always has, but there were like certain pockets of certain years where big records came out when you're Sean Paul's and your Beanie Man and stuff. So I got hip to that, and also my brother, that motherfucker speak patois, so I got to learn a lot of Jamaican music from him. And then I went to college, went to Penn State, which is predominantly white, and I got to learn about your Bon Jovis and and those kind of records, your Sweet Caroline, you know what I mean, and also.
No, but it's no joke. It's no joke. Nova could drop a wedding set that blow your mind. He
no
won
shit.
Jackson's
Yeah.
No
wedding.
shit.
Yeah, we don't talk about that though, because he doesn't do weddings. He
I just love that. I just love that the blanket like equivalent for like white people was Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi
and Neil Diamond.
And Neil Diamond.
That's true though.
I mean, he's on point with that. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, but like thing is, like I've DJ'd the white fraternity house parties, and so I got to learn about different music that wasn't gonna get played in the Bronx, So I got to learn that, and then when your Avicii came out, then I got to learn the house, the electro stuff. Skrillex came out, I got to learn the dub plate and stuff like that. And as I start traveling more, then you start picking up, oh shit, this sound is dope from France. This sound is dope from South Africa. This sound is dope from Ethiopia or wherever, Belize and whatnot. So
since you brought up South Africa, talk about your travels a little bit, because you still DJ for radio there on a semi-regular basis, and how did that come about, and like how has that influenced what you do?
Yeah, so South Africa was kind of right place, right time kind of a situation. I DJ'd a play called Revenge of a King, which was written by a Penn State student, and it was funny enough, it was like a hip hop adaptation of Othello, but it wasn't like your aesthetic. They just used music in between the scenes and whatnot. And I went out every night. I wanted to listen to the club, listen to what they're playing to, what people gravitating to, and I ended up meeting two DJs, Naked DJ and Lulo Cafe, and we just got tight that one night, and I did a set for the love, and then 5 minutes after I started, the hip hop DJ, Naked DJ comes in. He's like, "Oh, yo, you're not from here." So, we just like connected from there. And then a few months later, he was like, "Yo, do you want to do a 30-minute mix for my radio show?" I'm like, "Sure." Like I have nothing to lose. So he kept asking me every month and every 2 weeks, and I didn't know it was the biggest station in South Africa. So.
Wow.
Like million plus people were listening to my mixes on a monthly, then bi-weekly, then weekly basis at that time.
That's awesome.
I kind of grew up there, and then I actually listened to the show. So then I got to learn about their hip hop scene and who was making big records, who were the artists, and then I started hitting them up on social media. And they would send me their records first, because at that time America still had a big influence. So.
You were like the South African Clue.
Yeah, pretty much. So I would like play records before they come out, or they'll send me the acapellas, and I add my twist to it. I'll put it like on a, let's say on a 90s hip hop beat or a reggae beat or whatever, just to give it a different, separate myself from the other DJs. So, and it just kind of been growing and growing to a bigger situation. So, yeah, grateful.
We always joke with Nova, like, what's it like being South African famous, bro?
Also, you guys, about 10 minutes before the live stream started, I was checking my Google News feed, and one of the headlines from CNN said, I think it's a prophecy for us. It says, titanium bubbles discovered in supernova could help solve mystery of exploding stars. I mean, come on. Is that us and you or what?
I mean, it should have been vibranium, Wakanda forever, my G, but it could be.
It's all right, cool. If you got titanium bubbles, pour them up. Nah,
you know how I work. It's for everybody. What's for me is for everybody.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Well, when was the last time you were out there before pandemic?
I was there 2019, and I came back in January of
of
The end
2020.
of January 2020, and then started doing our shows, and then it was
Right,
shut.
and then
Yeah, so for those that don't know, also Nova was he did Christmas Carol with us for like what 5 or 6 years, and then we did Othello the remix off Broadway with Nova, at the West Side Theater, and then
we were on tour doing Othello.
Yeah, we went to Romania with you, and
we were in Atlanta, and they were like, "Your next show's canceled. Everyone's gotta go home. There's a global pandemic." We were like, "All right." So that last night in the hotel, it was like the last time I hung out with people.
Wheezy was there. It was Wheezy,
me, Nova, G, Jax. We had the Pass was on a show, so we had a sub in for Jax. Mwanga was there.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was it. That was when it hit.
Yeah.
We were all together.
Yeah.
Hey, Nova, how are your peoples doing in South Africa? I know it's worse there and the variant's bad there. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but are people staying safe, and how's your peoples?
I mean, the people I know are straight. There've been a few, like a good amount of COVID deaths. It still doesn't touch like the numbers this side. But the motherfuckers, I mean, they all open the club now. Like they in the clubs, you know, their numbers are still like declining despite, you know, everybody clubbing and doing their thing. So, you know, all I could do is pray for them and
maybe they have open air clubs.
I can't figure this shit out, man. No one can figure this shit out.
Nobody knows.
Anyway,
some countries are super open and the numbers are low. Some countries are super open, the numbers are high, and whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, poor India. Poor India.
Okay, let me give a shout out to some folks in the room. We got GP3, homie,
George Pendleton,
Steve Whitlow from Vancouver. What's up, man? Good to see you. Quasi's in the house. Appreciate you coming through. Steven Tacek, who is going to be our sound engineer for the podcast that's coming out this season. He's asking, are people still spinning Kwaito in South Africa, or is that like New Jack in the States?
It's called Kwaito. Kwaito's the old genre. I don't think it's going to die out, but it's definitely taking a back seat. There's a new genre called Amapiano, which is...
Mapiano?
Amapiano.
Amapiano.
Made piano, one word, and it's like it's taking that country to the next level. Like you go to the clubs, 5 hours out of 6 is Amapiano.
Wow.
How do you say it?
Amapiano.
Amapiano. Amapiano. Hey,
I'm a guitar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go practice this song. I'm a piano.
I'm a
All right.
Hey,
so this is a
real
good
quick.
way. Yeah.
Com. What about com? Do you know about com?
Yes.
Com.
Yeah.
Com.
Yeah, but that genre is like not specific, but it's birthed in Durban, which is like their Miami.
I love that music, dude. Com.
No, that shit is hard.
That's hard.
Shit's
hard.
That shit's
like
that's
like
awesome.
if you got like 10% of life left and you hear that shit, you back on your feet.
That's what I'm saying.
Word.
Love it. Yo,
If only they would have played that for DMX.
shit.
Rest in
Too
peace.
soon, bro.
It's relentless music. It's relentless.
Yeah, TQ put us on to it.
Yeah, it's a drug influenced genre. Like the birth of it came from like
it's a MDMA type of thing for sure.
Yeah. Durban Poison.
It's amazing. Okay.
Anyway, so for this week's beat, because Nova has this international history musically, and
Mr. Worldwide, the real one.
And because I was thinking about like when I think of my favorite Nova sets were like last summer when Nova was doing Global Things on like, what was it, Thursday afternoons?
Friday afternoons.
So I was like I make pizza every Friday afternoon, and then Friday night's pizza night with the kids. And while I'm making pizzas, my kids usually like gather around the island. They're drawing. Sometimes they help me sprinkle the cheese and stuff. But we turn on Global Things, and everyone's dancing the whole time. And we keep Nova up there, and Cora makes me text Nova all the time, and he's like, Cora, what's up? He talks on the Twitch channel, and it's dope. But I was thinking about the music I love from that, and I discovered so many good tracks through those sets. And I was thinking about Burna Boy and just like good poppy African shit that I've been listening to lately that's just bangs too. And then I was thinking about G reminded me the other week about Raulín Rodriguez.
Yeah. Raulín.
And I was like, oh right, that's from the DR. And then I was like, I bet you there's some dope samples in bachata. So I went and dug into some old school bachata, and I listened for hours this week. And then I found a cool sample. And so I want to take you.
The same.
Shall we go inside the beat?
Yeah, let's go inside the beat.
What's up?
It's been too long since
You have to dance to go inside the beat. Everyone has to dance.
Here we go. Ready?
We're going in, inside the beat. We're going in, inside the beat.
All right.
Nice.
So let's go inside the beat. I will show you guys I show it two ways, actually. This will be kind of cool. I haven't done this before, but I wanted to show you because I realized, can you guys see, if I do this, can you guys see my keyboard?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, good enough. That's
Is
better.
that better?
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Because I wanted you to see the samples. So if you see the sample, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that I'm on this sample. And then
Bachata, baby.
so what? Like, tell us, Nova, what is bachata?
So bachata is kind of like the poor man music. Is often pretty sad. It's men talking about like their undying love for women that left them, or
Exactly.
It's like Dominican blues.
right, and with a very sensual dance, and it's like super vulnerable and open, and the guitar is the sound of like crying. That's what it's supposed to mimic, like the
Yeah.
crying.
Oh,
aspect.
no. So hold on now. One more. Oh, so that part was cool. So anyway, you get the idea, right? So here is what the original beat started to sound like. I started taking this part of it. Dropped a little 808 under it.
Kick drum. Make the girlies get dumb.
And then I wanted the snare to have a little bit more like a little more slap to it. So I did so I put these other two snares on it. I panned them right and left, and then made the first snare, this one, I panned it to the left and then put a little negative delay so it lags a little. It doesn't lag. It comes a little early. And then this one, I made this one pan to the right and it comes a little late. And so what happens when you do that is you get three snares happening, left, center, right, in that succession really quickly. And then you get that real, that's what gives you that slap. Now, a lot of people will take like a preset keyboard sound that has that slap to it, but those after a while start to sound kind of canned. So I like to make my own. So this is what it sounds like. And then bass. Added some marimba.
Now we on the island, baby.
And then
Now we on the island.
so for the same thing, I took all those same instruments, and then we made the chorus out of the same instruments. So. And the original percussion. Same kick. And snare. Marimbas. Bass. Added some tambourine. Then, it was good and it had a nice lift, but I wanted, like, after I started putting stuff together, I wanted the hook to have even more kind of oomph. And so I put some brass on it. One thing about when you mess with this sort of reggaeton style rhythm, the boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, that kind of thing, it can get kind of like monotonous, as everybody knows, right? So one of the ways, because it's such a hype rhythm in general, it's hard, even with my normal tricks of like tambourine, splash, brass, like the hook still doesn't sometimes pop because it's already so hype. And so I decided to try something different here. And these two sounds, this deep space zap and this fall down effects, to give it like some different kind of sheen and bring a little bit of that dance hall, those like kind of aggressive synthy sounds, like those analog synth sounds that dance hall uses. And I'll solo just those for a second, but
That's awesome.
But it really gave the whole thing, and then it was such a lift, and it changed the whole hook for me. So that was kind of a cool learning experience for me. But here it is. And then one of the things that I was thinking about, how Nova is so good at being a DJ that has a mic and uses it and talks, that, like, it's not usually my preference when I'm listening to DJs, but the way Nova does it is so lovely and endearing, and it so brings the party that I thought, let's give little pockets for him to introduce each of us tonight as we rhyme. And so I made an extra little section for him that sounds like this, that's real sparse and just full of, rhythm and but so we have one of those for each of us before we go into our verse for Nova to shout some dumb shit. So
There was a lot of dumb shit.
that
Nova the king of dumb shit.
all right, yeah. So here, maybe I can take us out of the beat. Yeah, should I take us out of the beat? Everybody, come back out. You ready? Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, what a trip.
That was dude.
Man.
I'm feeling a little nauseous.
oh yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
feeling-
gotta get those ginger candies for that.
Ah,
All right.
through the
Good acting,
membrane.
everybody. Good acting. Way
Pop
to
through the
put yourself
membrane.
there.
You got any notes?
We still got it, Jax. We still got it.
Yeah, so the dope thing about it is that pattern and BPM is close to dembow, which is also from the Dominican Republic, and it's kind of like that reggaeton thing that Jay was talking about, but just sped the fuck up. But it's great.
So like when reggaeton first hit and I was in New York, like, and the reggaeton parties were like, bah, tipa, tipa, tipa. It was a lot faster, and it was all Puerto Ricans wilding out, like wilding sweat.
And really big beats. Really. Just
So,
fucking
but then like that rhythm never went anywhere. It just kept slowing down, and then at 100 beats per minute, Diplo and Snake made a career out of that shit, right? And now it's starting. I'm starting to see it like, and what's it, and fucking Redhead from England or what, all these pop kids made it, and
Ed Sheeran.
And so now I'm starting to hear it speed up again a little bit. I think people are getting a little more hype with it again. And so I pushed it back up to sort of 120, which is not the fastest I've heard, but it's faster than most shit is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's also been like moombahton, like genres that kind of came from reggaeton, and there's actually gengetone, which is out of Kenya, which is like reggaeton patterns, but in their language and their style and aesthetic.
Cool.
Wow.
Is it dope?
Wait, can you name an artist by any chance?
No. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just started diving into it, connected with an artist from Ghana, and she was looking for some reggaeton style beats. So
Yeah. Gangatone?
gengetone, yeah.
Gangatone.
Cool.
I got it.
That's dope. Should we should we get into what the song made us feel like, and then we can go around and do some recording?
Yeah.
Is there any questions or comments? Any questions about the beat? Anything?
No, I think it is a perfect record for where we are now in society. We're like outside the window. We're about to like outside. So I think it kind of embraced that, which is dope.
Yeah, I definitely I think we were kind of like the last season towards the end. We were doing more like party club beats, like hoping, just like imagining. This feels like it's close to actually, like it was 85 in Chicago today. This feels like it's actually close to like becoming somewhat of a reality. Like, oh
It's
shit,
happening.
we're gonna
The
be
original
dancing.
the original song is called Porque tengo que ser yo.
Oh.
What's that mean, Nova?
Porque tengo que ser yo. Why does it have to be me?
Yes. Or yeah, because why and because are the same word in Spanish, but because it has to be me,
Yeah.
I think is how it's used in this sense when you listen
Yeah.
to the words.
Who's the artist, Jay?
I forget. You can look it up.
Is it Santos?
What's up?
Something Santos?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So Ms. Chartreuse says, "Great great beat, Jay. This is it." Steve Tachek says, "Nice." Takes a 4-bar phrase and makes it 16. GP3 says, "Speaking of South Africa, check out the doc Searching for Sugar Man," which I've seen. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah,
That's a great documentary.
That's a
it's
fantastic doc.
great movie.
Nova is Sugar Man right now, except he knows it. Fucking with you.
Martin, it looks like it's Martin Elias.
Martin Elias.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
But yeah, we didn't get Pasa's mood board this song. I was waiting for the long mood board, but maybe we'll get back to it next week.
Busy.
Yeah. Everyone was busy. It didn't. And this one, what I loved about this one too is like because it's the first one we've done in a while, and because everybody's so busy on 8 million things, it just kind of like it just hit a sweet spot in terms of like, all right, it's easy to jump in on this one. We're gonna pass. He's only given us 12 bars each. Like it just felt like the nature of the beast that we're getting back into. So
yeah, I agree. I also like I like hit a cadence that I hadn't done since in like 12 years, Retard Crew stuff, and like I was like, oh, that's a callback, and like I was trying to play with like keeping the rhymes simple but keeping them unexpected, like
syncopation wise, you mean? Yeah.
I kind of, but I also like, instead of it was sort of writing itself in a generic way, like this is hard, funky, and I was like, okay, what rhymes with funky but isn't funky and is like, you think I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna do something and misdirect it. Like this, it felt like a fun misdirection verse for me.
I mean, I think like in general, it's really fun to play with rhythms over such a syncopated beat because you can ride it slow and sing, and you can rhyme on it, and you can rhyme really fast on it actually if you want to, which is really fun,
Yeah. I almost chose to go there in the last 4, and then I totally went the opposite way.
Yeah, and that's the dope thing, like that the dembow aesthetic. A lot of guys, it would just be one phrase, and they like tweak it, and they use it as part of the beat. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I love that about it. The actual like the vocals become part of the beat. They become like a syncopated, like almost like melodious percussion instrument. Kind of a little bit, more so than in even the most melodic sort of hip hop that comes out now, and even like R&B. I think that's why I think actually a lot of R&B artists are starting to like get all over this music.
I have a soft spot for bachata because when I was 17 years old, I lived in the Dominican Republic for a summer. And I lived out in super rural farm town. There was an 8-hour guagua ride outside of Santo Domingo in a small like town / village, farming village called Cutupu, Cutupu, Cutupu. And it was amazing. I mean, I lived with this was a poor Dominican farming village, and we had like a pig farm in my backyard, and I was cutting down sugar cane, the caña, with a machete that they taught me how to use, and I had all Dominican friends all summer long, and they barely spoke English, and I learned Spanish while I was there. And I just soaked it up. Like I soaked the sun up. Like I became darker than most of my Dominican friends, like the Americans who are in other families. Like, cause there was like 12 to 16 of us on this program, the Jesuit service program, but we were all placed in families by ourselves. So after a few weeks, when the other American students who were on the program I was on would walk up to a group of us, they would start talking to the other Americans, and and not even acknowledge me because they were speaking in English. And because they just how dark I was, they after 5 minutes they'd be like, "Oh, geez," they're like, "It's you." Like, I was like, "Yeah, it's me," and they're like, "I just thought you were Dominican, man. I didn't even see that you were you." So, but that was just, I don't know why that just popped in my head. But the place was amazing. The music was bumping out of these pickup trucks. The bachata at the time, Raulín Rodriguez dropped this Una Mujer Como Tu album, and it's a classic bachata album from 1992 or 93, and it was it blew my mind. I mean, it's forever just ingrained in my soul and my mind and everything. And we just sang those tunes. We'd go like on hikes and we'd go crabbing in these like creeks, these muddy creeks, like behind these farms. Anyway, that whole trip just transformed me for the rest of my life. And so I've been wanting to go back to the DR for a number of years now. And I think I'm getting closer to it. But this song, when Jay decided to mess with this and I heard it, I'm like, I'm going back soon.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that G just dropped the word guagua and Nova was like, nobody in the hell else besides me understands what the hell you're talking about.
The bus for everyone else.
Yeah, no, I knew, but I was like, nobody else knows but Nova. That was funny.
It's Dominican slang because it's autobus is bus, but guagua is the sound that it makes.
Yeah.
So that's the name that it has.
And
Dominican slang is mad cool sounding, by the way. It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, and they don't pronounce their S's, right? Like my Dominican dad would be like, Gregorio, dámelo dos plátanos de campo allá. Like, I was like, what? Like, that's the Spanish I learned.
So like, like the States where the different areas that you're from, you have your own dialect. So country, they'll definitely chop words by
yeah, they would chop this fuck.
45%.
Yeah.
Like the second syllable. So
something like prestado, which means like borrowed, it would be like prestao.
Yeah.
And yeah, no S's is kind of standard in Dominican Republic.
nice.
That sounds Brazilian a little bit. Like a big something is a bundao, like a big butt is a bunjinha, a bunda, and a bundao.
Well,
I
glad
like bundaos.
All right, should we do some recording?
Yeah. So let's why don't we do it differently than we did last season and just take turns so that each of us can watch, like the group of us can watch one of us go, right? And rotate. Jay, why don't you go first?
Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I'ma hit him with a and a little bit of. If you get a minute, Supernova, can I get a bounce to the global rhythm? Backs on the wall, off a bit 'em. Get 'em on the floor, all of y'all get down. You've been in a cave, time to crawl out now. Once again, back it's the incredible Supernovas on the radio. Been such a long time since I felt the sun. So much to celebrate before my time is done.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit it one more time. Here we go.
Now you fit a lot of words in.
I'm gonna hit him with a and a little bit of. If you get a minute, Supernova, can I get a bounce to the global rhythm? Blacks on the wall, off a bit 'em. Get 'em on the floor, all of y'all get down. You've been in a cave, time to crawl out now. Once again, back it's the incredible Supernovas on the radio. Been such a long time since I felt the sun. So much to celebrate before my time is done.
JQ, of course I'm lit. Call me
Okay,
Doc.
I got a little bit of the hook here. I'm gonna put down. Okay, here we go. You don't have to worry. Remember, guys, on the email tip we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. All right. All
Nice.
right.
Who's up?
All right.
Who's up? Who
So
wants to-
I definitely came in with the fast rap at the
Dude,
top.
JQ. Dr. JQ, of course I'm lit. Call me Dr. Talking Shit because I could teach a course in it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jay went with words. Jay went with words.
I mean, kinda. I slowed it up at the end though.
No, I know. Yeah. But still, I was like, wow, did he take 16 or 20 bars? I'm like, no, he still did 12.
She's like, that's a lot of work, man. I don't know about all that.
I was just kind of leaving space and singing.
Letting it breathe a bit.
You don't have to worry.
Jax.
Hold on. I gotta practice my shit a couple times because I haven't done it. I'm getting up to the beat. So
Pass,
let
you
me
wanna-
mute
pass.
and then
Pass, you want to rock yours?
Sure. See.
That way you could practice in your head a couple times, Jackson. Then we'll get to you and you can practice in front of us because it'll be fun.
okay.
I'm getting Nova sent me a couple scratches. I'm gonna get into my headphones a little bit while we do this so I can just try and
Yeah.
put these in.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see where Paz went. He has not dropped a clue about which way he went with this.
Me too. I have no idea either.
Ah, shit.
About to find out.
Yeah, we about to find out. Let me find out, P.O. Let me find out.
Let me find out. I love that song, actually. Hold up.
I was just saying the phrase. I didn't really think of this.
You know that song?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
No, you know that song, right? That it's a
From
it's
like,
a New Orleans bounce song. Let me find like literally like almost every single couplet is like, let me find out something. No, so let me find out something. Like, it's a great song though. It's really good.
is it like 15 years old?
Probably like 4 years. So in rap years, yes, 15. All right, hold on a second.
You don't have
So I mean, I definitely like. I mean, even though this was kind of like almost kind of like a bit of a hybrid, it definitely like brought out a little bit of like Burna Boy, Mr. Easy, Juice,
Yeah.
like a lot of those South African artists. It definitely like brought out a lot of that sort of influence in my joint. So
Nice.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
stoked. Now you got me
You
excited.
know what I'm saying?
Now you got me excited, man. Now you got me excited, man.
You're shy of mine.
Now you got me excited.
That's what they West African. Just FYI.
Drink of water, bro. Water? You got water, bro?
Water. Yo, I can't get drunk off that.
Man, I only really drink with y'all.
One second, guys. Hold up.
Wait, it seems like the way of the
You need a minute pass? I can go.
Mr. Flying DJ, if you find me, babe,
No, he ready.
we're trying to find me, got it soon.
Oh,
Oh.
You gotta love me, babe. You really gotta take a look
Like-
in the-
Oh.
If you find me, got it, boom, team, play.
oh.
Theme song.
Sitting there in rehearsal in New York City, like 6 hours a day. Just anytime there's a lull.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right. Let's give it a shot. Hey, Mr. Fly DJ, me happy find me, babe. Me trying to find the gal them sold me. Nick had them what me pay. Looking for the gal them sugar night and day. Me happy find me gal them bone ting play. Them song for me, dear. Chargy will dance now. Them gal come here.
Wow.
My man's going down with like. Wait, can we just name a few of my favorites? Busta, KRS-One, Fife. Who's your favorite fake patois? No.
Oh, that song is.
I mean, me, the original, maybe the original fake patois would be Poor Righteous Teachers.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, that's seminal. That's
I
seminal.
love that you got Boomting in there because Boomting has
Boomting.
been around us for a long time since those kids wrote about Boomting in their song in London like 10 years ago.
Cool. All right, let me hit a that was pretty good. So let me hit a melody on this joint.
Yeah.
Oops. Whoops. One second.
A melody or a harmony?
All right.
Probably a harmony.
Harmony with harmony.
I mean, a harmony is
Okay,
just
here we go.
another melody, really. It's like a supplemental melody.
Hey, Mr. Fly DJ, me have you find me, babe? Me trying to find him gal that suit me. The gal them what me pay, looking for the gal that sugar night and day. Me have you find me gal them boom ting play. Them song for me, dear. Chargy will dance now. Then gal come here. Let me hit that last part.
Yes, get that frog out your throat.
Hey, Pass, I
Them
can throw
song
up.
for me, dear. Chargy will dance now. Them gal come here.
Nice.
I can put a little auto tune on it too, Pass.
Yeah, please do.
Bring it that real Burna Boy sound, you know.
Cool.
Got that signature.
Nice.
PO high pitched sandpaper.
Word. Who's next?
Okay,
That's because I got back into smoking that weed. But it adds texture. Literally. Literally.
Yeah.
I got the Nova 1, 2, 3 count in, so
Scratch paper.
it helps me with my rhythm. Ready? I can't bring it hard, so I'm bringing it clunky. Dope funky beats and I'm a beat junkie. I got one key, it's the key of white. With this hot overbite, I'll step touch all night. But I'm feeling tight, cause I'm the worrisome nature. Let's melt this pandy to a blurry erasure. Wanna grind and move, get trashed and fuck. Find the groove, go blind, get blast, get stuck. Where we can't feel the beat and my hands start to tingle. I can barely talk, but I watch my girl mingle. Light up the fucking summer sky. Check the 90s raver hop as I dance by.
Wow.
Wow. You were right, dude. You went back.
You went back. Yeah.
You went way back, dude.
Wow. I had flashbacks to the one where you're like to Sleepy Time Win like monologue about like we're definitely gonna get it in the patent office and all that stuff.
All right, let me try one more time. I can't bring it hard, so I'm bringing it clunky. Dope funky beats and I'm a beat junkie. I got one key, it's the key of white. With this hot overbite, I'll step touch all night. But I'm feeling tight, cause I'm the worrisome nature. Let's melt this pandy to a blurry erasure. Wanna grind and move and fuck. One more time. I can't bring it hard, so I'm bringing it clunky. Dope funky beats and I'm a beat junkie. I got one key, it's the key of white. With a hot overbite, I'll step touch all night. But I'm feeling tight, cause I'm the worrisome nature. Let's melt this pandy to a blurry erasure. Wanna grind and move, get trashed and fuck. Find the groove, go blind, get blast, get stuck. To where I can't feel my beat and my hands start to tingle. I can barely talk, but I watch my girl mingle. Light up the fucking summer sky. Let's not... I'll redo the end, but...
Yeah, just punch that. Yeah.
That's fun. Wow. What does that remind me of? Definitely some old retard stuff where you say something get trash and fuck like that.
Yeah, definitely. No, I was thinking the same thing. That's vintage.
Light up the fucking summer sky. Check my 90s raver hop as I dance by. And then the up is... Check my 90s raver hop as I dance by. Light up the fucking summer sky. Check my 90s raver hop as I dance by.
Check my 90s raver hop as I dance by. That's awesome. I didn't catch that the first time. Check my 90s raver hop as I dance by. So weird, dude. You're such a weird.
with just like a tiny little bit of like
Like nursery rhyme.
of the Music Man. Like
Right. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like,
Na, 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 na.
Yeah, exactly.
you remember Bill Irwin in
Yes.
in
Love Bill.
My Blue Heaven.
My Blue Heaven, when there's like that there's that island dance that he does. He doesn't sing at all. He just dances. It's like a Bill Irwin dance break or whatever. They're all dancing to like the calypso or whatever. I was like, I just thought of myself like kind of clowning like 90s raver hop dancing by. Check out my 90s raver hop as I dance by.
Dude, I bet Bill Irwin has a great raver hop
I bet he does.
to this day.
Maybe we could get him to be in the video for this song.
All right, GQ.
Actually,
are you up?
You should reach out.
I still got his
That dude loves us.
I mean,
That dude loves us.
Of all the people that have come to our shows and been fans, that guy bugged out harder than anyone
Irwin.
ever.
Well, I will say you guys didn't. I can't remember if you guys talked to John Guare. He also bugged out at our shit.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we've had some cool people bug out at our shows.
GQ, you're up, bro.
Hey, while G gets ready,
Can
Jax, do you remember? Like there was a time? I mean, we've seen No spin a bunch of times, but there was a time that you and I went to go see him spin somewhere in downtown Chicago, and like I remember it was real cold because it was obviously like we were doing Christmas Carol or something. It was around the holidays. It was real cold, and like I swear to God, like I mean, it was just like a hip hop club or something like that. But I swear to God, every like 10 or 15 minutes, some dude was getting hemmed up by security and like taken out of the door. Like,
Was
like
that
every team, like it was like clockwork. And no, you probably didn't even see it because you were up on the stand. But like every 10, maybe not even 15 minutes. Like every 10
It
minutes.
was like a Tuesday night too.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
that was
club
like,
blowing up on a Tuesday.
was that like River North
I
or
got
River West?
water you can have.
It was like I think it was River North.
And if
I do
got
remember
food,
that. And like
Yeah.
take that
everyone was like
too.
all chotched up and we were just like rolling in with our
Trouble.
post like Christmas Carol
Give it
clothes on
to
or
me
whatever.
now.
And I was
Right.
like, man, everybody's real dressed up in here.
But
for, like,
everybody, like every 10 minutes, some dude was getting choked up, like was getting in a yoke, and they just dragged that motherfucker out.
I don't remember that. I remember being at a club in Logan Square. It was like a large DJ set, and Nova was like crushing it. And then the next guy came on, and he couldn't even blend beats, and he was just like, it was just this white guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting it." And we were like, "What the fuck is this fucking venue?"
You got trouble.
You remember that, Nova?
Yeah.
You're like, oh man.
Take them all away
But
from
all of his boys around him were like, "Yeah, you just crushed that." All right, G, you ready?
Yeah. If I got water, you can have it. And if I got food, you can take that too. If you got trouble, give it to me now. I'm here to take them all away from you. Santo Domingo, Cutupú, Las Matas de Farfán, I love you.
Can you explain that Las Matas de Farfán?
Las Matas de Farfán. De Farfán.
That's Mother's Day for fun. Is that what that means?
Las Matas de Farfán is a city that we, that another city that we traveled to visit, and I think it's like right on the border of Haiti. So we were like right on. It's like you just walk a bridge between Haiti and the DR, and when you walk from Haiti to the DR, at least at this time, you landed in Las Matas de Farfan. At least, unless I'm remembering that wrong, but that I didn't even look it up.
Nova,
That's
is that
just in
true?
my head.
Yeah, is that where it is?
Someone can look at it.
I ain't going front, but
Yeah, I mean, we were on
Shrug emoji.
But like the situation is like that. Yeah, it's like it's
yes,
just,
yeah. You could definitely cross over. Definitely easier from DR to Haiti, unfortunately, but that's
yeah. I mean, we walked up to the bridge, but they were like, don't go beyond this point because
coming back's more difficult.
Because we don't want you in Haiti, is what they told us. You know, in Las Matas de Farfan, that's more of a city. So there was like another group that went to. We were in Coteau, and then they went to Las Matas. They were in a city, and we were in a farmland. So when we went to visit them, we were in like culture shock, and like they were like a whole different life, and the in the city there was just like there was a lot of like indentured servants, like Haitian slaves at a lot of these houses in Las Matas de Farfan, and it was one of those situations where they wanted to get out of Haiti, but they weren't really finding an opportunity there. So I remember that being a pretty heavy thing when we were there. Well, just seeing all that going on. This is in 1992. Anyway,
it also happens within DR as well. Like,
yes,
you know, the poor people work for, even if middle class, whatever that looks like there.
Yes,
like your nannies and people that upkeep your home and stuff.
Yep. I'm gonna lay down something on the chorus. JQ.
Yeah, sing the hook. Doesn't everybody sing the hook a couple times?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that too.
So should we mute then? Am I doing
No,
tasting notes
just
tonight?
sing. Yeah, you're just doing tasting notes.
Okay,
I have a surprise. I have a surprise for everybody too, and Nova, we want to hear some cuts a little bit. Yeah, can you get some cuts?
Yeah.
All right. So you three record the hook real quick.
Yeah.
Don't mute yourselves. Just do it.
Okay, I gotta go get tasting notes though. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. About a thing. About a thing. About a thing.
You good, G?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, good. Thanks. All right. Here we go. Turn me up. Turn me up, son. Turn me up, son. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. Yeah, we're done. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You're like the singing Jadakiss.
That's amazing.
Slugs, baby. All right, hold up. You don't. I mean, we're done. That wasn't good. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Jax?
One more time. Hold on. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Wait, can you guys both do that again?
That's amazing.
I want to just do it too.
I can just sing it. I'm done recording.
You don't have
to worry.
You don't have to worry
about a thing.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry.
Survival.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Oh my God.
Nova, give us some cuts. Give us some cuts.
You guys remember Austin, Texas?
No.
Can you point your camera down, Nove? Can we see you talk with your hands? Speak with your hands?
Shit.
Is it possible?
Ooh.
Might get a little crotch shot though. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies! Hi.
Let's go.
No, that one.
I can't not hear the next beat from Christmas Carol. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Ding 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 ding.
Hold up. You bring your spray paint? Because I brought mine. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
You know we need those in the beginning. Somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Dropping them in.
Alright, enough of the crotch shot.
Hey, Rona B and Lahiri's in the house.
Hey!
Show this season.
Here. What up, son?
Very excited.
You ready for week 5?
Pop, pop, pop.
Ready for warm up those fingers, bro.
Yes.
How's the family, by the way? I don't know if he's responding to me. I'm asking him all these questions.
You're like, hey, so
Exactly.
what are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow at 2:15?
How do you feel about that Indian restaurant down the street? Is it any good? Tell me what's good there?
I need the inside scoop. All right,
GP3's going off about his own tasting notes. He's talking to me about beer in the comments.
Oh, is it tasting note time?
It can be.
Hey,
Take some
everybody,
notes, Jack.
I would like to introduce you to...
You can't hear anything.
Sound.
Sorry, my bad. I have my headphones on. Here we go.
Jackie Doe came from Iowa to the big city and worked in a restaurant. Now he's a professional drinker, here to give you tasting notes.
Okay. Well, in honor of Nova, I picked up a tequila I have not tried before
Tequila?
called Taramana Small Batch Tequila. It is made from 100% Blue Weber Highlands agave. It is roasted in a brick oven and stilled in a copper pot. So this is the first time I've tasted something for the first time on Tasting
Hey,
Notes.
Jax, where's it from? Is it from Valle de Guadalupe?
It says Highlands. Doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Taste the shit.
That's the rocks.
Put it in your mouth, bro.
No,
Hold
if you
on.
do a
There's
tasting
there's
notes.
2 sections to this. Yeah, I'm trying to get the tasting notes. G's asking me where the fucking came from. I don't know. Okay.
That's what the fuck. That's part of tasting notes.
Hey,
Dumb.
hey,
I don't
this
know.
is his section.
Fuck all you.
Don't fold your laundry, bro.
All right, it's kind of hot. It's got. I was expecting more of a vanilla bomb, but because it said vanilla on the label, but it's not one of those super like smooth vanilla bomby things that are super popular like the Casamigos. It's a little more. It's got a little more herbaceousness to it, which is pretty nice. But now this is the kicker. This is really for Nova. I'm adding a little bit of pineapple bubbly because this motherfucker, when we go out, give me a tequila pineapple. But I'm not drinking juice right now, so I'm gonna do a little pineapple. And this is for
I can testify that is definitely a Nova. That's a Nova.
my drinking brother Nova. Man, there's no one funner on tour than this motherfucker to go out and party with. He is a rare breed of fun.
Except when he hurts his back.
Hey,
Still pretty fun even that time, man. Yeah.
tastes like a night out with Nova. Actually, the tequila and pineapple is pretty fucking good, and I don't think I've ever actually ordered one or had one when he's ordered one. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. You don't even know where the shit is from.
You want me to read the label? I've been
Yeah,
looking
you just
for
can't
it.
read anymore.
That's the Rock owns that joint.
Oh, he does. This is the Rocks Tequila. There you go. Thank you.
Yay! Nice. Well done, mate. Well done.
Mate. Well done, mate. All right, I got some
Nope.
stuff.
You're not gonna play him out?
Hey, we
Jay got a surprise.
got a surprise.
Oh,
Me and Jack's got a surprise for you.
I like surprises. I like surprises.
I don't know who out there saw UIC the mixtape last week. But me and Jax put we taught a class for 5 weeks with these kids from University of Illinois Chicago, young people, not kids, and they slayed it. We taught them how to rap and act at the same time and make sketches and write comedy, and we put together this 40-minute show. Well, the talent in that show was out of control.
Fire.
And one of our stars is Soul Fuller, and Soul has one of the best voices I've heard, period, and is just such a charming, amazing person. And I send her the beat and send her me singing, you don't have to worry about a thing. And Jax is like, wouldn't it be cool to get like a girl singing that too? And I was like, yeah, that would be nice because the kind of island vibe of it, and then all the dudes singing, and then juxtaposition.
It felt like it would be a little more flirty if you had a female voice.
Yeah. So I sent it to her, and she was able to after class, before her next Zoom class. Imagine college on Zoom. She got home and recorded herself singing the hook. So I put it in, and we have a hook with Soul on it as well. Soul, what's her handle? So if people want to follow her, Jax, do you know what
I think it's Soul Music, but let me look it up.
She's SOL. So she's Cubana, and she is and she's awesome. So I thought she'd be perfect on this song for a number of reasons. Her voice is beautiful, but she also is Latinx as well. So I just wanted to get more flavor, even more flavor.
It's SOL Music with 2 eyes.
SOL Music with 2 eyes. Go check her out. And follow her.
Got a big TikTok following.
She's a beast.
Did you also say her name is Soul Fuller?
Yeah.
No way. Soul Fuller. Like I'm soul fuller than you are because I got my... That's amazing. Soul Fuller.
Cool. So,
thank you,
guys.
I want to hear Soul's voice on this.
There's 8 minutes left. I have a mix. It's not final, but let's listen to it. The final mix will come out when? Friday on the Rat Pack SoundCloud, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud.com/listen to the Rat Pack, I think, right?
Yeah.
Corey, thanks for showing up. Rona Beer, thanks for showing up. Eugene, always good to see you. Thanks for always your support, brother. Amanda Brady Waters Gorman.
Yes! Amanda! Holy crap!
Ms. Chartreuse, always respect. Steve and Steven, Quasi, everybody that came through and dropped a comment. Appreciate you.
I got a sister's name Steven.
All right.
And if I may, speaking of Steven.
Yes.
In addition to the song coming out on Friday, we are now launching a TNL Tuesday Night Live podcast, which is basically like the best of whatever the episode is. So it'll be
like a little shortened version.
Best of 30-minute episode that still includes the song at the end of the episode. But basically, you can relive all of this. And right now, Steven is working on the last season on the back catalog. So we'll have at some point we will have all of season 2, and we're looking towards I think probably Monday we will drop the last episode's podcast.
That is awesome. That is so cool because that's just dope. So many different forms that people take in what we're doing, and then at the end of that will because the final mix will be done by Friday. Then the one on the podcast will be the
final,
the cleaner version.
So it'll be like let's say you miss a week, or you're just in your car and you want to dive into the song again, or you want to share it with somebody and say this was dope, but you're not going to sit through an hour and a half thing. Then if you want to share it with people, share the podcast, because it'll be like a half-hour quick version of, hey, what's up, everybody? Here's our guest, little history. Go inside the beat, recording a little bit of stuff, funny song, right?
Yeah, dope.
Also, Nova, I have to say, I was skeptical, but man, you're onto something with this. It's pretty damn tasty.
I ain't never lie, bro.
Going down smooth, bro.
Yeah.
Also, my wife is texting me. She's mad that we shouted out everybody that is watching, but she's been watching the whole time, and she's staying up to listen to the song.
Hey, say,
I love you, Annie.
Why you lurking?
You gotta hit the comment section and let us know you're here.
Drop a comment, Annie.
Agreed.
All right.
Play the song so I can go to sleep.
All right, let's go. Here we go. This one is called "Let's Go," which Nova always shouts.
Yeah.
Every show,
but also just during his DJ sets all the time. He brings it down. Okay. Let's go. And then
So actually, can we get a proper "Let's Go" from Nova before we start the song?
Yeah, we must.
it's DJ Supernova, the Rat Pack in the building. One time we're gonna debut this record like this. Let's go.
That's right. DJ Supernova in full effect. We getting together like it's summertime in New York City. We on the block like Cuchi Fritos. Yo, you hear what that got me cool? Hey.
I'ma hit 'em with and a little bit of. If you get a minute, Supernova, can I get a bounce to the groove on rhythm? Backs on the wall, off a bit 'em, get 'em on the floor. All of y'all get down. You've been in a cave, time to crawl out now. Once again, back is the incredible Supernovas on the radio. Been such a long time since I felt the sun. So much to celebrate before my time is done.
Let's go. Move your body, my people. Let's party.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
On the mean streets of Iowa, you won't get tired of my man Jax. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
I can't bring it hard, so I'm bringing it clunky. Dope funky beats and I'm a beat junkie. I got one key, it's the key of white. With a hot overbite, I'll step touch all night. But I'm feeling tight, cause I'm the worrisome nature. Let's melt this pandy to a blurry erasure. Wanna grind and move, get trashed and fucked. Find the groove, go blind and blast, get stuck. To where I can't feel my feet and my hands start to tingle. I can barely talk, but I watch my girl mingle. Light up this fucking summer sky. Check my 90s raver, hop as I dance by.
Oi, say baby. Up next we got my man G. Yo, tell me what it is.
If I got water, you can have it. And if I got food, you can take that too. If you got trouble, give it to me now. I'm here to take them all away from you.
Me happy find me, babe. Me trying to find the gal them soothe me. They got them what me pay. Looking for the gal them sugar night and day. Me happy find me gal them boom ting play. Them song for me dear. Charge you will dance now. Them gal come here.
Let's go! Move your body! My people! Let's party! That's right, we outside like piraguas. That's Shane Dice in case you ain't guessed right.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You don't have to worry.
No, sir.
You don't have to worry.
Negativo.
You don't have to worry.
That's right.
About a thing. You don't have to worry.
Nope.
You don't have to worry.
No, sir.
You don't have to worry about a thing.
Yes, I
Yeah, Soul sounds great on there. That was nice.
Oh, she sounds awesome. That's
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Oh.
Yo,
Patty
Jay, you
Patty's
gotta
in the
send him
house.
The other ones too.
What's up?
You gotta send them the other versions.
Yeah, I mean, Nova sent me so much toasting.
We can use it in another song.
He on the block like, I mean, I got like
broccoli.
14 of those. We on the block like.
Do you realize the street value of that stuff? You got to keep that in the fridge, yo.
Oh yeah, duh.
All those Nova bits.
I know, yeah, for sure.
But yo, one quick thing though, when I went to the DR, I know like I drove like almost like across the DR, and I noticed, man, there are absolutely no lines, like dividing lines anywhere on the streets. Like I honestly thought that I was gonna get into a head-on collision. Pretty much. And there was one time where we got a big roundabout. I went around that motherfucker like 8 times.
Yeah.
A big roundabout.
Yeah.
Driving is scary there. Like
it's super scary.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of drinking and driving. That's one, and then like there's a lot of kids, young adults in motorcycles and stuff too. Yeah, and
right. We used to call them. Was it bolo? We used to say bolo, like we would hitchhike, catch a bolo. Basically, was like get on a motorcycle of a total stranger just to get around town, just to get from one place to another.
Yeah, I rode horses in the summer. I didn't jump in no polo.
I'm glad that you did that. I remember you told me that. I forget that.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big up to the late arrivals, Casey Foster, who is going to be a guest again this season. Patty Patty, Steve Whitlow, Eugene Minion.
We would like to thank you all for coming out, and just remember that
it's the Rap Pack, we got sauce. GQ, JQ, Jackson Pass. Take hip hop, get experimental. Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central.
Hey Nova, tell them where they can find you, baby.
At DJ Supernova on Instagram and Twitter. DJ Supernova or IamSupernova.com for the website. And next year I'll be on your streaming platforms. You hear that first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Everybody follow DJ Supernova because he the bomb and you want to know what he's up to wherever he goes.
And hey, that's my DJ.
Love y'all!
The Rap Pack, we got sauce.
Both are.
Jackson Pass, the Rap Pack. Spit that jive on Tuesday Night Live.
Hey mama, hey papa, they're watching too.
Peace. Us, hit end.
I'm out.
No, you gotta hit end.
So.
Us gotta hit end. Host it.